seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. TNC Predators turn
Hello,
to
hello,
ban.
hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
TNC versus New Esports.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC Predators turn.
So, first pick ng TNC si Terror Blade, while naman sa New Esports, Beastmaster.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Vengeful spirits.
So far, maganda yung pinapakita ng sports sa tournament na to. Sa mga kilala at malalakas na team, lagi silang nakaka 1-1. Bali, itong New Esports, ito yung dating Flower Gaming,
10
familiar
seconds
kayo.
remaining.
Bali, Malaysian team.
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Keeper of the light.
TNC Predators turn to ban. TNC Predators turn to pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Mirana. TNC Predators turn. Dire team pick.
Admiral Concar.
So, port pick con ka.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. TNC Predators turn.
Void incarnate.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team pick. TNC Predators turn.
So, last pick ng new Esports Spectre. Ano kaya? Ang last pick ba nila? Offlane o...
Ten seconds remaining.
So, Necro ang last pick nila. I think offlane ata itong Necro. Oo, offlane ang Necro.
Такая халява!
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Prepare for battle.
Okay guys, pakilala natin yung lineup. Para sa TNC, si March, Vengeful Spirit, Teams, Mirana, Armel, Kunka, Gabi, Terrorblade, KP, Necrolite. Sa new Esports naman, Mojun, Keeper of the Light, Spectre, Lance, Beastmaster, Candyloon, Yamate, Zeus, TDZ, Void Spirit.
30 seconds to
So,
go.
bali, post 4 ata dito yung Zeus.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
The battle begins.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
So, aggressive dito si si Arwen.
Small thieves hang, great ones prosper.
Sa top naman mga teams na dito. Nag-pull ng clips.
Normally.
So, pinatay nila yung nakakainis na wild ball Alipores ni Beastmaster. Lalo na pag naging dalawa yun. Grabe. Lalo pag nagbaba ka, super slow, hirap tumakas.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Straight to the bottom with you.
You might.
Medyo pantay yung laban dito sa 2018. Pagdating sa last hindi nakakalayo si Admiral.
Your admiral is
Pero
on
pag
board.
sa dalawang carry naman, medyo malayo ng konti. 18-10. Offlane naman, 17-12 in favor of Beastmaster.
lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Ito, torrent na tama ba? Hindi tumama ang torrent. Nakukuha ni DDZ yung double damage. Ang sakit nito. Level 6 na ba ito si DDZ? Mukhang hindi pa naman.
You get nothing.
Pero sakit pa rin. So ayan ha. Hindi makakuha ng last hit si Armel dahil naka-DDZ. Alright. Next, dissimilate. Mukhang mapa-first blood si Armel dito. First blood. Nice dodge coming from DDZ. So, nag-dissimilate siya para hindi tamaan ng torrent. Kasi medyo obvious dun si Armel dun sa torrent niya kasi kahit na low life na siya, hindi pa rin siya umalis dun sa particular na area na yun. So, first blood makukuha ng Esports.
The prize is mine.
So, network, pagdating ng 5 minutes, so nangunguna si Void Spirit dito, followed by Terror Blade, then Kuka, and then Necrolite. So, top 3 sa top network, dalawa dito ay sa TNC.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning.
Okay, may post tayo coming from teams.
Admiral is on board.
Ito, DDZ nag-rotate sa baba. Mukhang mabibigyan nila si Gabi dito yon. Mamamatay si Gabi, pati na din ata si March. Ito pa, baka madami pa si Armel. Hindi naman, nag-TP na dito si Kim sa tatamaan ng barko at araw si Smasher. Mamamatay si Smasher. So, 2-1 in favor of new Esports.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under
Ito.
attack.
So, pulling mo, tatama ng ball ko kung si Motion na. Yan, ito mo. Gusto ko si pulling out ko si
Radiant's
tuloy.
bottom tower is under attack.
Nagkita na, Spectre na si Spectre. So, gusto nila dito si Mirana. So, titipihan lang ni Mirana yan. So, build yung ginawa nila. So, nice escape coming from teams.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's
So,
bottom tower
TNC,
is under attack.
2K did.
Radiant's
9
bottom
minutes.
tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under
Like
attack.
a good bottle. Bounty.
Ito, parang na-occupy na ng TNC yung neutral camp dito ng ng New Esports. Ito, primary role kay Mirana. Kung hindi na makakatakas si Lux dito. Vader Revenant plus goal.
Dire's top tower is under
Naka-DD pa dito si DDC Parang gusto pumalag pa ni DDC Gustong kunin si March. Pero napaka-delegado dito kasi may tower.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
From the goddess.
Ito, nag-smoke si Teams tsaka si Armel. So, gusto nilang po bigyan si DDZ na aggressive na nagpa-farm dito sa neutral camp ng Radiant. So, madadash ni DDZ yun. Ito yung stun ni March. Arrow, tatama! 5 seconds yun, oh. Mukhang mamamatay. Patay na. Yung laking gold na para sa early game, 360 na. Kaya naman number 1 na si Armel sa network.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
So, unting-unting lumalayo sa farming si Armel, So, smoke coming from New Esports. So, hahanap sila na pwedeng ma-pick off dito. So, delikado to, Pero may, may ibon. Ayun, start na. Eto na.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Mamamatay yata dito si Kiwi. Kinamit na nila. Ang dami. Mamamatay si Kiwi pati si March dito, So, tatama ba yung shift? Oo, tumama kay Yamate. Ito na. Nag-astral step. Gusto bigyan si tumama yung arrow kay Spectre. Armel running yung mamamatay si Spectre. Nasa likod si Gabi. Nag-hit. Yung DDZ, Nabanata pa si Mirana, pero dito si Gabi naka-metamorphosis. Sakit-sakit to. Nag-dodge yung araw,
I'm with you.
Patay si DDC dito. Oh, nice one! Namatay pa si Nice play coming from DTZ. Ano, bigyan niya pa si Teams doon. Grabe naman, no. Sana siguro nila sana hindi na ako humabol. Kasi dito siyang kulit mo hahabol ka pa ito. Grabe naman. Resonant fouls.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Pero ito, 14-minute mark, going to 15 minutes. Number 1 sa network, Terror Blade, followed by Kunta, then BO2. So medyo lamang ng 2K sa gold si Terror Blade kumpara kay Spectre.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Punch Spirit, araw tatama, tumama, nice swap, arrow. Wala na. Hindi ka nabubuhayin doon. Easy.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
4K na ang kalamangan ng TNC. Dahil malulor coming from Tentigun, mapapatay ba nila dito si Armel? Dito na si KP, araw ko, tinamaan si Tentigun na nag-SS na si Mirana. So, makakatakas na mas talaga. Kulang sa firepower yung saka sa burst yung English.
Prize is mine. Regeneration.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Kung 6K na, palaki ng palaki. Wala pang walang masagot yung esports. Puro flip-off lang yung ginagawa ng esports.
Dire's
Which is
top
tama
tower
naman
is
kasi
under attack.
kapagdaga ng crush. Pero meron naman below sila Fear of the Light. Ito na, Primal Lure, kinumit din Equalite. Mamamatay agad si DP doon So, nag-hunt na din. Makakatakas pa ba sila? Hinahabol dito si Teams dalawang lip na yung kinumit ni Teams doon. So, ito, I think they will take tier 1 mid tower.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Double damage.
Ito, TNC, Roshan na. Naka-DD si Teams tsaka naka-metamorphosis pa. Mukhang i-challenge naman to ng Nako, mukhang hindi alam to ng esports Hindi alam to ng esports. Nasa hindi na
Radiant's
naman.
bottom tower is under attack. To Radiant. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Rat, kinumit dito doon para ano lang, first sight lang, malaman nila kung nasaan ko. TNC. Delikado kasi naka-itis tsaka naka-metamorphos. Grabe.
Dire's top tower has
So,
fallen.
sa ganong kabilis na push na nila yung tier 2 tower sa top. Spectre, malapit na mag-online yung Radiance nito. Mga 20 minutes. Ito na.
Dire's top
Meron
tower
ng
is under
Radiant.
attack.
With this item, siguro mas bibilis kahit pa paano yung pag-farm yung Spectre. Armel gamit dito Heaven's Halberd.
Step
Bulldog
lively
Defiant.
now. Your admiral is on board.
Ito, pumasok Astral Step, patay agad si March. Astral Step, tsaka Lightning. Ito, Widow's kinumit na. Primal Roll kay KP, Spectre, at tinamaan na araw ni Mirana. Willowits, ang Willowits. Nako, nag-swimming sila sa Willowits. Ang running low si Gabi Si Armel, mamamatay dito si Armel. Si Spectre makakatakas. So, hinahabol nila si Gabi Mamamatay ito, Aegis. Pangalawang buhay ni Gabi. Ako, kulang metamorphosis to. Pero ito, BKB. Mukhang papalag dito si Gabi. Naka-BKB to. Kaya hindi pa kinocommit ni Gabi. Ay, hindi, wala pa. Nag-sandal pinulit. Pero, nice team clash coming from Esports. Panalo sila dun. Walang nabigyan sa kanila. Nag-swimming yung TNC dun sa Willows ni Keeper of Life. Kung dalawin na ako sa kanila, si Arman sa si Tina.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Ito, Astral Step, Aptops lang Parang dito sa giving schemes dito.
Radiant's
So
top
yun,
tower is under
nag-drop na
attack.
para nakita ko nasa
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
His master pinupush yung tier 1 tower sa top.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are
Step
fortified.
lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Tier 2 tower sa bottom
Dire's
lane.
bottom tower has fallen.
Finish na lang. TNC nag-smoke na yung TNC Ito lang tatlo.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Hindi naman sila
Radiant
magkakas.
are scanning. Then
SSC. Pero wala silang makikita doon dahil nasa base at esports. Ito na, sa likod ng tier. Ito na. Mas smoke ang dito, yung esports Ito, spotted dito si Gabi.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Dahil Maro, kinumit kay Gabi. So, mamamatay agad. nakita yun. Mamamatay si Vengeful tsaka si Mirana, Willow. So ito na, kinupit ng Keeper of the Light. Armel running low, pero hindi ko si KP ha. Ingat si ano dito, baka ma-SS ni KP, si Gold Spirit. Kung mamamatay si Beastmaster tsaka Keeper of the Light ha. Andito si Spec. Nakura, patay si Spec. Patay si Spectre. Mag-blink in. Patay na, patay. KP ah. So, bali, 4 ang nabigyan sa TNC while 3 naman sa Esports. Okay, pause coming from Armel, easy. Ano, kailangan ng bulat dito ni ano. Grabe, going for ano na to ah. Skadi. So, ayaw mabitaw-bitawan na. Hindi mabitaw-bitawan na TNC 3 yung palamangan nila sa net. Sila pa rin.
Gold value.
Thank you.
Sindabili, hindi nila pinitaw.
I could do with
Nagagawa kaya ng Esports na bitawan ng team. Network. So, patuloy ng bubulo sa 6 tamang haras dito kay Gabi yan. Nakakasal.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
double damage.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ito, sa ano to, nakadibig. Gabi. Nakasmoke tong esports ah. Okay, eto. Primarog, tinawid ni Vengeful Spirit. So, rat, nakuha na naman sila sa Willows. Wala pang BTB dito siya. Shoot, tama ko, walang tinamaan.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So, either Remnant, tinamaan dito siya, no? Necrolite. Dito naman sa baba, hindi ko suspect na ako, masyadong malalim si Spectre sa baba. Ginagawa ni Spectre sa masyadong malalim. Smoke, 3-man smoke kami from TNC. Gusto nila pumalag dahil nakameta-morphosis si Gabi. Either Remnant, tumama kay Gabi Arrow, at tatama ba? Magdadodge.
Step lively now.
Charges.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Bigibin na si ano dito si Arno na. Pero 2K na lang yung network ng TNC. Ito TNC nagro-roshan, alam na ng ano to, ng Esports, so i-contest nila to. So dito lang yung Esports kailangan mag-ingat ng TNC dito, kundi pag nating wipe sila, yung momentum mapupunta sa Esport. Ito patuloy pa rin dito yung TNC. Walang metamorphosis to si Gabi. Pull down pa ng 21 seconds metamorphosis nito, pero hindi siya. Ito, naku mabibigyan si ano dito. Ang dodge ni ano yan DDZ, mamamatay si DDZ. Naku po, DDZ. Naku po. Ito, nag-buyback na si DDZ dito. Naku. Grabe yung binabahan ng network ni Johnny DDZ dahil sa buyback. Ito. Primal Roar tumama na kay Gabi, mamamatay si Gabi doon Armel naka-BKB. Nilaban natin si Roshan. Gusto kunin ni Armel si Roshan Nakukuha si Roshan. Nakuha ni Spec. Ako po. Patay si KP. Beastmaster na buhay pa. Nakapag-TP si ano doon si Kongka. So, nice buyback namin from me. Yeah. Kahit na nag-down yung network niya, nakuha nila yung Eats. Tsaka, nalo sila sa team clash.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ano ba tong item ni Spec na incoming?
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board.
Hindi sila naging na to. Walang buyback to. So 1K, eto na nga ba? Nakuha na ng new Esports ang kalamangan sa network nila. 1K. 230-minute mark. Nabitawan na ng TNC ng kalamangan sa network. Pero sa sa network gold individual, nanguna pa rin si Aeroblade dito. 1K lead kontra Spectre. So, yung post ito, nag-reconnect na si March. Close fight to. Ito smoke coming from new Esports Hahanap sila na pwedeng ma-pick up dito. So, bilis niya So, yung momentum nandito sa new Esports. So, gusto nila sila na talaga mag-dictate at manalo ng game na to. Na-scan sila ng TNC dun So, iikutan sila ng TNC. Okay, Moonlight Shadow. Ginamit ni Teams. Eto, ikutan nila, naka-haze. Sino kaya makakuha ng haze?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Ako, Arrow. Nice dodge from DDZ. Ayun, na-silence yun. Ayun na yung rat. Ayun yung Spectral Hunt. Ayun na yung Willow Wisp. Kinumit na. Mukhang mamamatay agad dun si Vengeful Spirit, ha. So, eto si Beastmaster tumatakbo. Ni-Reaper Sight na. Hindi siya namatay sa Reaper Sight. So, patay dun sa top si team sa may neutral camp. So, eto, Gabi, nag-free hit lang kay Spectre. Ako, ba't naka-Aegis to pala si Spectre, ha? Ako, nag-buyback na si Vengeful Spirit siya kasi teams. Eto, para tulungan itong mga kakampi niya. Si Gabi, kailangan ng tulong dito. Mag-isa na lang. Pero ito na si March, ha? Swap stun kay Spectre. Mamamatay si Spectre dito. Patay na din si Bruce. Mamamatay din si Gabi. So, si teams na lang ang buhay dito. Nahabol nila si teams dito, ha? Teams, mukhang team wipe out to. Wala nang loop si teams. Team wipe out.
There is nothing for you here.
So, yun na nga guys. 6K gold lead na ang new esports.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Laking tulong ng Aegis sa kanila dun.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Ako, magbibigyan pa si TP dito. Hindi na kami shot pa doon. Kumakunat-kunat naman si TP.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Excuse me. Patay si March doon, ha.
You must learn to live.
So, si March dito, walking gold. Makita lang siya. Siyang ano, inuulo.
Shadows take us.
Ito, nakita si Spec dito, si ano dito, si KP, ha. Ako, pinapalibutan si KP dito. Wala na, KP.
Such a limited imagination.
Yung stun ng ano, Isimili. 1.3, 0.2. So, Sisa lang talaga yung stunner nila dito. Kung ito man ang kukunin. Kung ito man yung kukunin ni ano po. Ito nag-rat. So spotted si teams dito. News na si teams dito. Dinidinay ni Yaman din yung sentry wards. Tumatakbo lang si teams dito. So 10k gold lead. Ito. Kukunin na ba ito ng...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ano ba naka-abisan na pala ito si Spec.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So kahit naka-BKB ka dyan sa abisan na yan, tatagos yan na. Ito. Wala na, nakuha na yung tier 3 tower sa mida. Nagbabaraks na to. Esports Dota, tatamaan si Spec. Pero makunat-kunat na yan. Swap! Si KP, abisan rin kay March, patay si March. Ito, Willow Wisp, kinamit ha. Pero medyo awkward yun.
Radiant's middle
Siya masyado.
has fallen.
Na masyado malalim.
Is under attack.
So, tamang back na ang ano dito. Yung esports. Ganda ng pinapakita ng ano ng new esports. So yung ano nila, laging Yung communication niya, hindi ko alam kung naka-bootcamp to o hindi eh. Pero parang naka-bootcamp. Grabe yan eh. Yung communication nila eh. Saktong-sakto eh. Andun agad. Since I think in Malaysia to then Malaysia na sila.
Shadows, take us.
Si Tim's nag-SS doon. Kahit di ko nakita, narinig ko eh, Shadow Teka. So, yung lagi sinasabi ni Mirana pag mag-let Shadow mo siya. I think one more clash pag natalo pa dito yung TNC, mag-GG na sila.
I amplify.
Check muna natin kung may buyback ka.
Radiant's bottom tower
Kung may
is under
buyback,
attack.
walang buyback sa TNC. I think this is it. Kasi kung matalo ang TNC sa clash na to, mag-GG call na sila dito. Ito na, kinamit na kay Gabi. Patay agad si Gabi, hindi na gumalaw. Grabe, walang buyback din si Gabi. 80 seconds yan. Grabe, nice blink coming from Beastmaster. Hindi na gumalaw. Samang pa ng Abyssal Blade tsaka Lightning. Sus. Baby, makakatakas ba? Shit. Katama kay ano to ha, kay mamamatay si DDC doon.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So, namatay si DDC doon ha. Pero nakuha na ng Esports yung bottom tower rocks. Bottom tower pati rocks. So, pinrespect ng TNC Terror Blade, eh kinounter naman agad ng Esports ng Beastmaster. Itong lock nila. Beastmaster. Mirana. Naku, patay si Mirana dito. Beastmaster, makakatakas. Patay si Beastmaster. Patay din si KP. I think this is it. GG call na to. Normal na lang eh. Pero pag buhay si Bench ko tsaka si Gabi, pang hindi pa naman. Mag-GG call ang TNC. So, I think gusto ata ng TNC dito. 5v5 na clash. Ito, Roshan. Buhay na si Roshan dito. Taba na din pala ni Beastmaster dito. Naka-AC na. Hero of the Light, Mega, tsaka Glimmer Skip. Sus. Ganun. So ito, nag-Roshan na. Pero alam ng, ano to, yung Esports. Pero kasi kulang sila sa manpower dito. Nag-buyback na si Beastmaster. So ayaw nilang ibigay itong Roshan. Pero nice move coming from TNC na force buyback nila itong si Beastmaster. Abyssal Blade na din si Gabi dito. Vector, Scadi, going for Satanic. Ay, si ano pala yun? Si Gabi. Manta. Nakasmoke ang TNC ah. Ito, nakasmoke. So, hindi tatamaan ng scan yan ah. Hindi sila tatamaan ng scan. Andito ang mga alipores ni Beastmaster, kikita yan. Yan, nakakita ng Indian. Level 3. Level 3 naman yan. Medium to parang site to. Level 3. Now, KP, mamamatay na naman si KP dito. Patay si KP, ginamit ko tayo mga kay KP. Ako. Lobes, naliligo na naman sila. Ayun, kinamit na ni Gabi yung BKB tsaka metamorphosis niya. Mojun, mamamatay si Mojun dito. Mirana. Naku, Gabi. Masilent si Gabi dito hindi makakasander to. Hindi na itong na-X-Mart. Naku, patay dun si, si Gabi. Yeah. Namatay. Dito na di ba si Liver na yung buyback. Yung nahabol ng mga support tong si March. So Yamate napatay si Teams. Pinatay din ni Teams ulit. Ay, pinatay ni Yamate din si March. Eto na, GG call na. So game 1, makukuha ng new Esports.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
GG, WP. Okay guys, stay tuned for game 2. Wait lang natin game 2. 15-minute break guys.
TNC
Dire
Predators
team
turn
ban.
to ban.
Break. Were there any heroes that
Hello.
are definitely
TNC
going
Hello,
to be
hello.
eliminated? The draft is ready, so we're going to jump into that
Dire
right
team
now.
ban.
How many?
White went
A
through.
lot.
Yeah, they took out the Beastmaster.
Hello,
which I think is
Game 2 na
really
tayo.
big issue, right? They
Game 1, nanalo yung
We've
Esports.
seen how good they are.
Game 2, kanino kaya kayo Game 2?
Formation, and
Nakakapawi pa ba
even if you
yung
look
TNC?
back, look at the replays
O
of Hawk
2-0?
previous
1-1
matches
o
that they play,
2-0?
the way they play around Vision, excluding the Hawk just with like observers and sentries, is just picture perfect. And I think taking out the Beastmaster does unlock a bit more room for TNC to play with.
Yeah, and I think generally if you have good vision when after you win your laning phase, it just makes everything much easier. You want to snowball, you have great vision to do that. You're always in check with where are your where are opponents.
Ezalor, first pick ng new Esports. IO naman, first pick ng TNC.
He does do well into the Ursa.
Hello guys, hello. Naririnig niyo ba ako? Mic test 1, 2, mic test 1,
And
2.
then you just have this IO as a bonus to enable him.
Yeah.
But normally if you want to play IO
10 seconds
strat, you are
remaining.
aiming to go fast, right?
Yeah. Probably looking at the
5
Void, because the Void Spirit is
seconds
still
remaining.
available. Maybe Armel wants to pick it up for himself. New Esport, they go for the Venom ban.
Yeah, Venom to
Yeah,
protect the
for the Ursa.
Ursa. And KP plays a lot of Rhino as well.
Ye-
However, talking about picks, right, I think one point that we didn't mention is
Looking around, trying to tank out. He's just not fast.
I don't think he needs to be in the game. He needs to go back to retirement, doesn't he? He's a bit old.
He came
when the lane aim, so you want to cut creep, something like BB comes to mind, but probably bad here.
Yeah,
Some-
it's kind of
Something like
maybe you want a
let's see.
Blue Master.
TNC
Yeah,
Like,
Blue Master sounds good also. You can always cyclone him
Yeah.
with the Wind Panda.
Yeah, there we go. The Void Spirit, they might pick it up.
Yeah.
You got to take that away from DDZ after that performance last
Yeah.
game.
His role here is just to get Axe and then go to the back line for Kodo.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing as what DDZ did in the last game.
Right, so minus the Brewmaster, Necro, Legion, Nature's Prophet, Enigma, and Tide Hunter have currently been KP's most
Enigma still in the pool.
Enigma is still in, but
Can they run Enigma here?
they can, but
5
then you
seconds
are relying a
remaining.
lot on this Void Spirit.
Yeah, you need more information to pick the Enigma as well.
Yeah.
I think LC looks like LC Centaur looks like pretty solid pick here,
For
like
new-
a blind pick.
Oh yeah, I think if you want to blind pick then yes. But obviously, LC, if you are in lane with Ursa, you generally just want to avoid the Ursa.
You just want to cut
You
creeps.
just want to cut the creeps. And he's not your dual target, right? If you jump the back line, you are playing alongside this Void Spirit to get to like the Cordo or whichever the post that comes out from Esports, in the later stages of the draft. But you just can't deal with the Ursa head on. That's pretty much the rule of thumb of most matchup. Even Centaur will have a problem dealing with Ursa.
Yeah. So next hero likely going to be Yamate's hero. Any heroes here that would pair quite well with the Coddle?
Shaker,
The
Sky.
Shaker.
Yeah, you definitely want to stun here.
Yeah, there you go.
For TNC, they're looking at a BKB carry now, because you're dealing with the Willow Whips, you're dealing with the Echo Slam. You need some kind of BKB carry that can also deal good against the Ursa.
Dire team
I don't know if you
dire.
want to go hero for this one. Oh,
Gyro.
Gyro. I mean, yeah, the Will was to deal with Gyrocopter is just makes it easier with a side gunner.
Right, so Gyro so far for TNC, and then we're going to be looking at KP's hero last. Unless, what if KP plays the Void Spirit?
I don't think we have seen a
hardly-
lot
yeah.
Void Spirit on KP.
I don't think you want to run the Void
10
Spirit tree
seconds,
unless
10
you.
seconds remaining.
If you want to, maybe a Kunkka tree would be slightly better.
Good 3.
Yeah,
Five
but Kunkka tree
seconds
against the
remaining.
Ursa is also
yeah, it's
feels
really bad. Like you need someone to set things up right. You have someone to dive the back line. You have someone to dish out the damage. Now you need someone to set things up.
Yeah, I think they need something like enabler to enable the Gyro as well. Like you remember back in Alliance was really strong with Fada and 3-3,
Oh, yeah.
and then they always just pick Nico Baby's Gyro and then pair him with LC, Abaddon, Omni Knight. This kind of enabler hero that just press W, press buff on the Gyro. I think this might be something good again for TNC to consider for.
Interesting. Phoenix
This is
with
the
new
Phoenix core.
esports.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
this could be a Shaker core as well.
True.
This could be a Shaker
Maybe.
core.
I don't think we've seen Yamate play on the Phoenix before.
I mean, there's a lot of heroes we
Dire
haven't seen
team
Yamate on.
dire
Yeah.
team
He
back.
he has just freshly switched to the post 4, so a lot of hidden information.
Well, looking at information, I did look up Candy Loon. He has played offlane Phoenix,
Yeah, it
so
could
it's
be.
not unheard of.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair to new esports, right? They've been picking the same few picks every. So this could be a core shaker, this could be a
5
core
seconds
phoenix, but I
remaining.
personally would prefer a core
Dire
phoenix a bit
team
more than a core shaker.
TNC
So how does the
predators.
Phoenix sort of, oh, okay, to use the Shadow Fiend, how does the Phoenix change the flow of the game here for new esports? Is this just supposed to be their team fight? Because looking at TNC, they don't really have the best ways of dealing with the Supernova Egg.
Yeah, so far
just
you
the
only,
gyro.
yeah, just the gyro, but don't forget about you have to deal with the Willow Whips as well,
Yeah.
so you have to choose BKB, hit the egg, or hit the Willow Whips.
10
And
seconds
to make
remaining.
things worse, you have the shaker, and then before BKB, you have to do the shadow feed.
5
Recurrent-
seconds
Yeah,
remaining.
so
you go in for
fear
the
you away.
egg, and then he just pushes you away. Like, what can you do?
Seems like very,
Yep.
it's very alt-centric so far for new esports, right? These team fights are going to rely quite a bit on their cooldowns, whereas for TNC don't really look that alt-centric. I think they
Yeah,
could
this-
definitely fight more frequently than.
Centaur looks so
New
good here for
esports.
TNC.
It's the kind of, like yesterday's, point
You may now
where
select your
if you have,
answers.
like, I think Fog mentioned it, right? You have low cooldown, just keep running, capitalize on that. I think TNC Predator, if the Brewmaster was left out, they probably would have picked the Brewmaster. So good against the Shaker, you good against the Ursa as well, but Brewmaster ban out, they probably have to play this Void Tree now.
Yep, so Armel going to be taking over the Lina, yeah?
Yeah, highly likely.
We've seen this before, Lina against the SF.
How are the lanes in general?
Is Lina favorite?
Lina favorite,
but
definitely.
what worries me is the same issue as the last time we see it. The mid to late game.
Yes.
How are you going to transition as a Lina?
Yep. Alright guys, the predictions finally after seeing the draft. Is it still going to be the same? 1-1?
I'll stick to it. I'll stick to my prediction.
I'll stick to it too.
Yeah.
You're going to stick to it too, so no one going to try and go for the 2-0 lead?
I just don't want to change my mind, right? If I
Same.
get proven wrong, I'll be happy. I'll be happy regardless.
Exactly. Just stay
Alright.
with my
I just
words.
want some good Dota.
Alright, I know you guys are excited, and I know who else is excited. The casters are excited. I'm going to throw it over to Lyrical and Winter. Gentlemen, take it away for game 2.
Oh, thank you so much, Danny. And yes, we do indeed have a wonderful game. And I know for a fact that Winter has not muted his microphone yet again. This man is actually on the ball. How you doing? You see anything fun coming out with these drafts here?
Lina Shadowfiend, classic. That's fun.
It's a cool one. I was wondering what they were going to do with the matchup, right? Because you saw this Void Spirit. They picked the Shadow Fiend into it. It's like, do you want to run Void Spirit mid against Shadow Fiend? You might just get triple raised and look like a clown in front of, a couple thousand people. That's no fun. So they decided to give Armel a little bit of a better game. Do you like it? Do you like that choice? As we head on in and we're going to take a look at some videos before we hear from you.
Kaya Kalyawa.
Perfect. We were waiting on bated breath, but now we can hear the
Prepare
word.
for battle.
Do you like you?
Battle.
You were pointing out the Lina before. Do you think that it was the right move sending KP to the offlane with the Void Spirit? I guess.
I think it's a nice idea that he is going to be able to enable the Tusk, because when you drop the Tusk, you kind of want the mid lane to allow you to have a matchup that allows you to gank, you know, someone that has stuns and damage. And Lina against Shadowfiend is like a very volatile matchup. So with the Tusk rotating around, it creates a lot of pressure on the Shadowfiend. So I kind of like the idea of that. And the Lina also allows them to have a setup later for the relocate. It's going to buy you more or less. So I think all in all, it's a very good
Already early picking up here the boots for Tim's. He wants to get the runaround a lot, and with the IO early on, I wonder if he just sticks around here after the first initial like rune control attempt, or if he actually decides to stick around in the tri lane for a bit. Have you been seeing all that many more tri lanes in either your pubs or in the pro matches you've been watching?
I think tri lane is always useful. Especially in this meta where laning is so important, right? If you say you are the team having the weaker side lanes, you kind of want to have a tri lane to secure at least one side of your lane instead of losing both. And the Phoenix is forced to use to skill dive. That's pretty bad for his laning phase, but he doesn't want to give away first blood there, and Shaker is going to fidget once or at least twice, I think, to allow him to get level 2 and probably rotate around. He has to mirror the movements, the Shaker. Because the Tusk is going to look to gank the Shadowfiend maybe when he gets level 2, then the Shaker has to be there.
This reminds me of like the thing that it reminds me of so often was like when it was the old Liquid that would run like a GH Solardar or something. You just run around and pick up the bounty runes at the 2-minute marks back when that was the thing. And it's like sort of mirroring those rotations of the 2 position 4 players. We'll see if that's what ends up happening here or not. As already KP just trying to keep himself away from lanes. It's not going to be an easy lane for the Void Spirit, that's for sure.
The Tusk make it to pull the creeps. Tango, nice. Just in time, and he blocks that. He doesn't need to block like that. But this is very, very important. He has to do this so he forces the Ursa to at least last hit on the tower and secures his own level 2 and denying hopefully one wave here if he can. And the Koto has to stop him from doing that.
Comes in instead he's a bit wary.
I think he was trying to pull, and the Void Spirit was doing the right thing, just making sure that he can't get the pull off. And the other medium cam was also blocked, so they can't even use that to get the equilibrium back.
That top lane looking pretty good so far for TNC, which would have been a potentially scary one. Mid lane, you can see already, volatile matchup, but looking not too scary, at least through these early goings, as Lina's actually going to be able to pull that creep aggro back over to away from her tower, so things should be okay here.
Yeah. And the Tusk is he's getting the pull on a second wave as well. He was trying to get the range creep denied by just holding the creep. I'm not sure if he saw it, but he wasn't able to get the pull wave. But now he still gets the deny on the range creep. It's pretty huge, and he's level 2. This is what he wants before he decides to roam. And Lina is level 3 right now, so that's definitely kill potential if he wants to roam.
Down bottom, I haven't taken a whole lot of talking about lane at least, but the Candy Loon Phoenix, you know, it's been a while since we've seen core Phoenix. What is it that sort of you think is making them want to pick this hero in this game? The missile's going to go out, but quick dive away is going to keep him from going down.
I mean, I don't really like the pick as much, but I think the reason here is because they saw the IO Gyro, right? So they wanted to have a range hero on the offlane, and they also wanted to have a hero that has a huge team fight. And they have the Koto Ball to protect the egg, because when you're playing against Relocate, you generally want to have a very good lineup that can team fight well, so that you don't get pressure on the map too much. You want to group up, you don't want to speed up against the IO Gyro.
Yeah, it's when things really start to fall apart, is when the split up happens later on. Still haven't seen any rotations around to try and find kills. Tim's is thinking about making his rotation.
He's coming mid. Yeah, he's coming mid right now. He's not level 4, so he has a stun. But I think they saw him. There's a ward, so they know the Tusk is nearby. So the Shadowfiend is playing very, very cautiously.
He's got some raindrops, a stick, and Soul Ward coming on over. Well, they can't find the stun. Good shards, but not quite good enough. Is he able to back out of there? And it's just gonna have to retreat and head all the way home, actually. Wow, that hurts. That's terrible for DDZ.
It kind of feels like it's worse than dying, yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe not because it's first blood, but otherwise, then if it's not first blood, I think it's probably better to die. But because it's first blood, I think it's okay. It's a 4-minute rune. If Lina gets the refill, this is gonna be really bad. Shaker is praying that the rune is bot. Nope.
Even if it's bot, Tim's is here too, so. DD. Oh my god. Oh, he's got to get there. For a fight. Yamate, I mean, he has to give up his life for this one if he does, but DDZ comes over and is able to deny it. Okay, that was nicely played. DDZ walk away afterwards.
That was very, very important that they don't allow the Lina to get a bottle refill.
Big stuff. And DDZ now level 4 to the level 5 of Armel, getting higher and higher damage, but he's still able to sort of live in this lane and obviously can retreat back to the jungle afterwards. No kills as of yet. That's game number 2.
Yeah, you see this task is just like camping. I mean, this is the idea of this last pick Lina against the Shadow Fiend. This pick allows them to do this, and right now they have 3 wards on the bottom area. So they're gonna take the bounty rune. They have pretty good information about the bounty rune at bot. Lina is gonna take the top rune to retrieve his bot.
KP gets the assimilate down to below ground. Mosin isn't gonna be able to run down. It's first blood instead on the other side where the Earthshaker ended up going down. Arch picking him off.
Dire's middle tower
Otto's
is
gonna
under
steal the
attack.
bounty rune. This is huge. Oh, he even kills the bounty rune because he knows the Lina is gonna come get the bounty rune. So either way, look at how much effort they're doing, to make sure that this Lina is not gonna get the bottle refill because it plays a huge role in deciding the outcome of this mid lane matchup.
Yeah, it makes the tremendous difference, and anything that they can do right now to help make DDZ's game a little bit better is really important. He has retreated back to the jungle though, as you were talking about, and now up on last hits, still a little bit below on net worth, but not the end of the day. And Coddle's there to refill his mana.
Radiant's top tower
Wards would
is
be
under
nice.
attack.
He's gonna need some vision on this whereabouts of this task. He has been camping mid lane for the last 3 minutes. And look at the wards that he's been placing. It's all just to scout where the Shadow Fiend is jungling. They really want to ruin his day. Finally, Lina gets some bottle refill. Yeah, I mean, true after that game.
Radiant's
No
top
free
tower
game
is
for
under attack,
DDZ.
is under attack.
We're not going to give it to you. Oh, he missed there on the sentry ward. Mosin, only level 2. Poor guy. Blinding light push back, but they will be able to find that follow-up kill. Yamate showing up. They're bringing numbers here. Armel has to be careful. The chase is coming. The secondary raise, and they destroy Armel. Talk about a comeback.
Oh, the Shadow Fiend didn't get the kill. Like, that still forced a lot of rotation from Dire. I feel like it's not like a move that didn't come with cost. It's still a heavy cost rotating so many heroes there.
Top, they also got the kill on the KP with Lance, just running down. Yeah, again, things looking pretty okay here for new esports, and this is a lineup again that can play so fast. Get an Aegis early on for Lance. Obviously, Shadow Fiend has a bunch of different potential builds he could go for. Whether he wants to go for one of those like mechanism into like early presence or effects building talent, maybe even. I don't know. There's a lot of options.
I feel like he should go the damage, right click build, because he's the tower damage, because Ursa is not gonna do tower damage. Even if you go better for it, you're gonna like farm and scale. I feel like this.
Speaking of Ursa, it is close side. They've got the Vision there to block them off, chase them forward, assimilate. Alright, they're not gonna be able to find that kill.
Nice value point there, having the level 1 disarmament, allowing him to survive there. Yeah, but this game it feels like I think the Shadow Fiend. I would favor the Shadow Fiend going for more like right click.
Radiant's top tower is
But
under attack.
Leo's build is still nice this game, so he can snipe heroes off. Pass. Hello, Shadow.
They get him. Easy as pie. And the turnaround will come in as they bring it in.
Happens. 4 people meet again.
Andy Loon trying to slow down this pressure, seeing if he can find a kill here onto Tim's. Dodging. Does have some more right-click damage. One of them coming through, but the heal is there from March. It's not enough to kill off Tim's. Instead, it's Andy Loon that's going to go down. And now they might find Mosin Mosin as well. One by one, save your buddy syndrome. It's never been so painful. A double for Armel.
Yeah, just utilizing this task Lina. It's all their last pick is about, right? Like making the game feel like this during the first 10 minutes. This Toss and Lina is just putting too much pressure on the enemy team. And I feel like this Phoenix has to try to just get his levels, you know. I think that he's committing a lot to just help his Shadow Fiend.
Radiant structures are
It's,
fortified.
it's resulting in his level being very low, right? He's not even level 6 yet. Soon.
It feels like at the last game, everybody's just like, we're just going to focus on Shadow Fiend. That's all the new esports is doing, trying to make his game better. And that's all TNC are doing, is trying to screw with him.
I mean, this is a problem when you draft Shadow Fiend and you don't have the overall last pick. Because like you said, right, because they saw this Void Spirit, they think that, oh, it's probably a Void Spirit, maybe we can draft Shadow Fiend to win a lane. But unfortunately, they swapped the lanes and they have a Lina, so this Tux and Lina is wrecking havoc. But as long as the Shadow Fiend can survive this stage, you know, he's going for use, so he's going for the more magic route. If he can survive this stage, you know, and he can recover quickly in the jungle, then he'll still be fine in this game. Because Lina is the glass cannon, right? Like, you can kill her easily in the fights.
Well, and you mentioned that, you know, you felt like there were still problems with this draft, even if the Ursa's ended up going Battle Fury, which it does look like he's queuing up right now, which it feels like is becoming more and more of the common build.
So
I guess it's set up.
It's not just OP.
Careful, slow riding your own field. Look out there, but he still on the mark right at the start. New game, but same story, dies. And they will be able to find the turnaround kill there onto Lance. KP blows up afterwards Mosin. So they end up coming down the better side of it, TNC. As Yamate just gonna run for the hills, try and pick up a bounty rune for his trouble. Thought about going for a courier snipe there, but to no avail. So he will die eventually here as Gabby running him down. He
gets the rooms for his team's trouble. So all in all, I think it was a good trade for the Shaker. And right now, Kepo wave. So let's see if we can get any towers here. This rune on Shadow King.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Gabby, barely able to get out of there. No, guys, he didn't kill them. They didn't keep him alive.
Just enough damage from the Icarus down, plus the Spirit and the Supernova damage just at the tail end. I think it was probably the Supernova damage at the tail end that actually finished the kill.
Yeah, that's insane. So they just get the triple kill, and even March with the IO there wasn't able to keep him survivable enough.
So the egg is down, so let's see what Raiden can get going right now. They have to try to look for fight on defend the towers at least. There's no egg.
It's gonna die to the tusk, and now Lance left completely alone. Only option is to try and range, make a little bit more space there, but it won't end up happening.
Oh,
yeah. Good early start, he's hurt.
That was a very, very ambitious push at the bottom lane because they didn't have egg, right? I don't think they have any right to touch the tower there because there's no egg. And right now, Raiden still wants to get, after defending that tower, they still want to claim the mid tier 1.
Still less than 1,000 gold lead separating these two teams in spite of the 10-4 kill score. You can see that new esports are doing a little bit better job of just getting something out of the rest of the map while the fights are happening, and they're losing them.
Right now they have to figure out how to get this counter to level 6. I think that's the #1 priority right now. He needs to get his levels.
God, he's so broke.
Yeah, he was just running around chakra, stack chakra. Look at the Shadow Fiend's network. That's all from all the stacks that the counter has been making. And the chakra, of course. He's top net worth, you know, after that early game.
Dual Scepter done. Can try and set up for kills potentially, or even just, you know, a quick double raise. Gabby gonna be able to find him. Does look like they're just sort of flirting with each other on this side of the map. Everybody else sort of staying and keeping their distance away.
Dire's happy farming, Radiant is also happy farming. But I feel like I'm more comfortable if I'm Dire right now, because I feel like this game I have a pretty good setup of team fight heroes, the Kotal and the Phoenix, Shaker, and Shadow Fiend. And Ursa better for his skills, you know. He scales. He's the early game hero that scales. What more can you ask?
God, I hate Ursa. It's such an annoying hero. Because I never play it, and he's broken as hell.
I want him to be on my team. Only.
Candyloon jumps away, but against the Shadow Fiend on the other side. Way to drop. Way to stop that one.
Dire's middle tower
So the
is under attack.
Dive's doing the correct things right now, just trying to salvage whatever they can. And this quarter level 6 is very, very important. Without that, they are not going to be able to hold the towers. Because he's the only one that can kind of protect the egg, you know, with the ball.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Well, and I like this build that Armel's going to, just going straight into the 4-staff Dragonlance to try and, you know, get that extra vision to be able, or extra attack range rather, to kill the egg.
Yeah, 8 killer
Radiant's
plus you can
bottom
get
tower
out
is
of
under attack.
the feature, which will be useful.
Its outposts are going to be taken. Not close to that 20-minute mark yet, but still just one.
Because my team Dara is gonna be able to win the team fight if they take a fight in the right spot here. The Shadow Fiend is gonna complete his dagger. This is the time where they should move. Smoke the Shadow Fiend with the copper ball and the shaker. Take a fight somewhere. If they win a fight, maybe they can go rush with the Ursa. Maybe.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom tower, they should go. Let's get his dagger. Oh no, not yet.
It's just a little ways away.
Yeah, but they should still fight because the counter plus the shaker fight is very, very important right now at this stage of the game. And the egg, not forgetting the egg.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You combo all that together, and they will just completely explode up TNC, which is, I think, why you're seeing TNC kind of play a little bit more spread out. Relocate is possible down here bottom.
They want to bait a fight, bait a spell so that the other guy can farm the whole map. Ideally, you sacrifice your supports and force out a bunch of like big spells, and your gyro can farm the whole map.
I think they can do it. Drop down some sentries to get the D wards going, but you can see that afterwards, it's the rest of New Esports that are sort of splitting up, and they're not going to give them a free pass of it at least.
Who come here is ready to catch them. Okay, they're smoked.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Go to either this area, or this area. Finally, kill him. Do they have an observer ward? Yes, Thomas has one. It'd be great if they can hit the deep ward.
Lance dodging, getting out of there just at the last second as he finishes the Battle Fury. Oh, so close to death.
He knows he should be moving here. He knows he's not safe. Very good game sense.
Dire's
Look at the
structures
rest of
are
Dire now.
fortified.
They're making this smoke move themselves.
Yep, they have a ward on the Koto, so if they can get a high ground vision somewhere and fight with the ball, I think the Phoenix just needs to be brave and dive in, dropping the egg in the middle, and if they hit the egg, just drop the ball.
They don't know. They got some great vision here. Outside New Esports, they find KP. They get him. The call's already there. He's getting rolled off, but not quite enough. Off to the side, they get the little whisk down as well. Gonna blow up two right at the start of this one. Now, can they find any more? Yamate, Fisher, but Gabby, it just has a death wish. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's not the place to go. And now the Yuli's gonna end on your Melina. Marvel's also gonna die. That's not it.
5-1-3-1.
Oh no, and March is gonna come back and die again afterwards. Oh, it's tragic. As New Esports are gonna win this fight 5-0.
Why would you want to fight it? After the white spirit died,
what the hell happened.
Why actually be? Because it doesn't make sense. Why would he want to turn and fight there?
Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of, but whatever the case was, it did not go the way they wanted, and now you have an Aegis on the Ursa. He's got his Battle Fury done there in a great spot.
I mean, it would have been okay if they just retreated and just waited for the other two heroes to respawn, because they used the ball, like, they didn't even use the egg yet. The egg was like at the tail end when the gyro turned around.
Right.
But you see the power, right? The egg plus the ball. Like, even the egg, just the ball alone is enough to secure the fights.
Yeah, and that is this. I mean, the thing that's kind of crazy about it though is that it's still sort of sensibly before the timing of, you know, having the Blink Dagger on Shaker, which is now done, or having the Spirit Vessel on Phoenix, which just was finished. Like, they're not gonna have that second tier of items, which I don't know what you do if you're TNC at this point. Sure, you got a mech on IO, but
push. They can't fight head on anymore for the next, I would say, at least 5 minutes. They are not going to be able to fight. They need to wait for Gyro to finish, or 2 items at least. Didn't get the gyro, that was what they were hoping for, but still, they got 3 kills out of that, and now even more farm on their heroes. Also, it's going to finish the tier 1 at top. Just everything going well for the other team. Set of items, BKB and Shadow of the Sun Basher, Abyssal.
oh my god, he's gonna be so freaking scary. Yeah, this is a spooky one. That Imp Claw too is just terrifying. I don't know. 4,000 gold lead, and TNC, there's these couple of moments where things look good, and then it's like, you know, immediately afterwards it kind of falls apart. I don't know. I'm not sure what they need.
They need, I think, Rapier Gyro this game.
Okay. Next item, yeah? You down?
Maybe not next item, but you know, somewhere down the road, somewhere.
I mean, I'm always down for Rapier Gyro. It's what a fun. It's like, you know, Mask of Death Rapier with an Aghanims, and you're good to go.
I mean, Gyro and Dusa is always about the Rapier. It never changes. At some point, you're gonna feel, oh no, I need this damage to win the game.
Are scanning. Are scanning.
Wait and see what they do decide to go for eventually. But BKB is now done for Shadow Fiend. And yeah, they don't really have that much damage.
Radiant's
Their
bottom
drop
tower is under attack.
similar to the last game. I mean, all the eggs is in kind of like the Gyro's basket. Because Lina doesn't really do much right click damage, you know. Like early game, mid game, yeah, sure she does the new damage. But late game, yeah, basically because she went for this kind of item, so late game is basically the Gyro all in.
Dire's structures
Yeah, it's an
are
interesting
fortified.
one because like the Hurricane Pike would kind of make me think like, okay, you're gonna maybe go like a right click build, but I didn't take damage down on cast range. I wonder if she goes with Fiery Stack for Soul thing, maybe. I don't know.
With this build, probably the spell, probably. I don't know. But I feel like she needs to help out with like right click damage, but not without a BKB. She needs a BKB first.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Maybe they both need rapiers.
Both? Okay.
I want to see it. That'd be cool.
Lina with rapier is like a kid holding a gun, you know. I'm gonna lose it anytime.
Dire's top tower.
Well, let's see. We do have.
so easily as Lina.
Radiant's middle
She's
tower is under
like a
attack.
terrible rapier carrier.
We have BKB done on Gyrocopter. KP, first one to get jumped on. They missed the raise. Get the second one though. You'll set your afterwards. This is going to be right here. Four TNC are all grouped together though. Gotta be careful. KP out now. She's demos and Yamate has an angle and wants to go for the blink echo. It's a little bit too scary. And with the chase down coming, Lance doesn't have anywhere else left to go. He's going to turn now onto the Gyrocopter. But getting super low and just gets Laguna to death. They will lose the Void Spirit to the Supernova. It looks like Candy Loon's going to be able to make his escape. But another big win there. Oh, he got the TP out. I can't get it.
He didn't get his BKB offer. That's why he did. I think they were counting on the Shadow Fiends running in and pop his BKB and get like a use at least on someone. But he got jumped first. That's why he got caught by the Remnant. I think the 8th Remnant.
And TNC are in position to already sort of be pressuring them. I mean, they're going in. They're crazy. They'll find Moses. I mean, he's just dead. And they do have the ice shards catching him. Chase down's there. And they will lose their coddle.
Wow, they just wanted to get over here to get the bounty runes. Not even dead. They're taking everything away from Fire right now. Just because of that one mistake. I think the fight was okay though. They were in a good place to fight, just that the Shadow Fiend couldn't get his BKB off. The fight would have been like different fight if he got
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, that's kind of what you need when you're going to make a comeback. A little bit of misplays coming from the enemy team and then doing everything that you can to play perfectly from there. Gabby now, 2,600 gold in the bank on top of the BKB.
And Armel almost has his BKB too. This is going to be a strong timing that TNC is going to hit soon once they have this BKB. Void Spirit is building an aluminium. That's pretty useful against the Cotter, the Phoenix, the Shaker. Those heroes are not going to get BKB in the near future. Maybe later, but not now.
Earthshaker's going Shadow Blade, which is pretty neat.
He needs to hunt the IO Gyro because right now the Radiant team feels like they're gonna split the map a lot with this relocate. So the Shaker is gonna fulfill the role of the hunter. You know, he's gonna look for them.
Dire's middle tower
Kind of
is
feels
under
like they
attack.
need Lance to be on top of them too, though, for that fight to go well. Because like just the Earthshaker himself isn't going to be enough to kill.
Yeah, definitely a +1. Either the Shadow Fiend or the Ursa has to be there.
Yeah. Thinking about a smoke, they are going to go for it now as they will run up high ground into no vision. Always a little bit scary. Or they go Roche. Okay.
Roche? Wow. They have Roche? I think Radiant knows, right? Are they pinging? They have a scan. Wow, they have a scan. They really have a scan.
I mean, they're not using it. They're not there. It's just dead. They're just going to get it.
They were expecting a smoke.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Never expect just running into Roche.
Yeah, because they had a ward here, so they didn't see anyone going the Roche, right? So sometimes the information plays with you, you know. You think no one's there, but they smoke.
Big play. And now Aegis Cheese, is that also held by the Ursa?
Yep, when you can't fight with it, you farm with it. One wave of creep.
He is going for Satanic BK or Satanic Rapier afterwards.
Yeah,
Pretty nifty.
Can't blame him. They have damage issues right now. A lot of damage issues. So they're gonna smoke towards the bottom lane. What do they see? They see the... Oh, they see... I think they saw the Seraphine pop BKB in the lane. He was farming creeps and he misclicked the BKB. Then they immediately smoke the Radiant.
BKB for DDZ, and now he shows up top. They're gonna smoke up this high ground. They don't have good vision here for TNC, but
do they have a ward on the class? No. Yeah, they don't have any ward. You know, they're like multiple times this game and the last game. You know, they are smoking without having very good vision, or having bots in the support so they can place it during the smoke.
They spot this ward up on the high ground though by virtue of that sentry over there.
Alright, they have to wait for the gyro to get his rapier satanic. I think fighting outside the map now is so dangerous.
I love that line. That's like what I hear in, you know, my games. It's like, I just need 10,000 gold. Just wait a second.
I mean, you're a gyro, you're a Medusa, you're a gyro. That's what you need.
It's true. It just sounds funny. They have really good vision here. Around
it's outpost, rune. They're just holding the high ground. Nobody wants to go around the low ground. You know, both sides are trying to secure a high ground advantage to fight. Aegis on Ursa, he's gonna run up the high ground, I think.
They have cheese still on the other side. Man, taking the outpost and realize, ooh, that's shards. Although he still had the first shot, so it would have been fine.
Not a wise idea to run up the high ground, even though you have Aegis, yeah.
Abby running down the low ground, trying to catch him over here instead. Is going to get lifted up afterwards during the duration of his rage. Haunted, trying to run away, blocked off there by the fissure. He's going to have to jump up to the high ground to take it away.
I mean, they only tried to fight because he not had a DD. Otherwise, I don't think they would have tried to fight. They just need to wait, be patient, you know? Wait for that 10,000 Maya Gyro satanic rapier.
There. He's got satanic now, but he's so
halfway there.
Only 5,000 gold. Dude, they keep relocating his farm.
You say it's like 500 gold, no? But
I mean, like you were talking about though, I mean, the scary thing is that Lance is still so ridiculously farmed because of this Battle Fury build too, right? So he's right up there with the gyro in a lot of ways, and I don't know, I'm still concerned.
There's no way the old Ursa would have kept up with IO gyro.
No.
The first, the change to the first build, the Earthshock, you know, having that 250 units, that changed the hero so much.
You know, the thing that I've been like waiting for that hasn't come out is Nullifier on Ursa. You know, with like people building force staffs to counter melee heroes, it feels like it's such a good pickup. I don't know why people aren't doing it.
And he doesn't need it anymore because he can run you down with Earthshock.
I guess, but like so many times I feel like in the late game, an Ursa gets, you know, like they jump on somebody and then they get force staffed away.
I mean,
now that
the nerf, right? Because the range, if you use it on your teammate, the range is shorter. That's why it's very hard to. I mean, all these like nerfs to the Glimmer range, force staff range is very annoying, you know, for supports finding solutions against all these like Ursa, Weaver, Spectre. So right now it feels like your best answer is probably, you know, Ghost Scepter. But then you're right, like if they see the Ghost Scepter, if the Ursa sees the Ghost Scepter, he's gonna want to get the Nullifier.
Coming out, gonna land. Here is there. Striking it into the heart of KP, and he will get the Aether running away.
He had stick. He could have believed for sure. Yeah, just couldn't get it
off. A lot of buttons. It's a lot of buttons.
Oh, he's trying really hard. Relocate the farm.
Is that again? Round 2? That's a big wave. Ooh, that's worth it. Every day of the week. I just want to see March accidentally leave him here one of these times, you know?
Should he leave him here now? I think he should, right? Because he sees the enemy team in the mid lane.
Lance now also going to be fully controlled, dropping down solo, dead! Dead for 74 seconds! And just like that, TNC are going to run forward, looking for more. They get the huge scepter with them, will step down and his time away. That is 3 dead.
And expect them to be able to fight there without the Void Spirit, but this ward here
Radiant's
gave them
middle
everything
tower
they need
is
because they had
under
an
attack.
entire
Is under attack.
information about where the whereabouts of all the enemy heroes, so they were able to initiate and kill the Ursa. He wasn't able to get his cheese, his BKB or enrage, nothing. He just got stunned, died.
Now, I mean, he doesn't have buyback for the next little bit here. TNC are definitely going to try and take advantage of this moment. Nobody's home, they're going high ground.
Fine, I guess. Phoenix can buy back first if he needs to. They're blinding line on the counter. Delay.
Back on the Phoenix. It's moving in, man. If he reacted, Gabby, what a man! That's the flying out, and you're on the side of the boat. He's going to drop. It's bashed up by the French fast Gabby. And just like that, they lose him again. Now the Phoenix is a buyback from him. Phoenix is going to go down, get right back in again. That egg is not living, my man. They're going to lose racks. They might lose more.
They just short.
I feel like they can. I don't know.
Okay, never mind. They're going for the safe route.
TNC just sniffing a moment of weakness and running down the mid lane.
Dyer's top tower is under
Esports don't know what hit him.
No, they thought they had enough damage with the combo to kill the gyro, but they just couldn't burst him in time. I think maybe they had to commit with the Phoenix as well. When the Shaker jumps to play with the echo, the Phoenix had to just go in and cast the egg, you know, regardless.
I mean, Gabby did get his BKB off with the echo, but I don't know. It's just.
Yeah, that's why he needed to follow. He needed to go with the egg right away. You know, when the Shaker decided to go, it's all or nothing. You know, if they're making this kind of play, because like you said, the Ursa had no buyback, so they had to try something with the other 4 heroes. And Radiant, they clearly were not anticipating that. They were not ready for it. They got jumped and somehow didn't die, so they popped their BKBs and the fight was over.
Dude, how quickly things turn around in Dota. It just all happens in a second. They got a Abyssal Blade gyro counter.
People always say Dota is a game of seconds. Anything can change in one moment in this game. That's why you have to always be very, very aware of what's happening.
Radiant are
Smoke up.
scary.
Lance, are you aware of what's happening, my man? Jump forward, here's the wall, trying to hold the lead, and the heal is there. Marvel tries to walk away, gets the BKB off of his limit. Meanwhile, the Hex comes out, Gabby got his BKB off his skin. Is going to be able to play and intercept as they keep Lance kept up in the, well, Yule Scepter, another runaway. It's just dying here. The Fissure block off comes out in time, and that's going to reset this fight, and I think set up for a full reset. They have the Blink Echo. They have the Blink Echo. Eyes on him. Oh no! With the turnaround, and the reset begins. The Shadow Fiend working back in Galaxy. That Echo plant is nothing. Oh no, excuse me. It's not going to be enough. Everybody, as they turn this back around, play it on a whole nother level. They blow up the IO, they blow up the Chakra, we're back on the speed slot. This one though, round 2, yet again with Kudo Blade, it's not enough. Meanwhile, the chase forward, looking for Andy Lund, seeing if they can kill him off afterwards. 3 are left alive. This absolute mayhem.
Yeah.
Sending bottom jungle.
Alina with the very slow stack talent is allowing him to do a lot of damage in the fight despite not having any damage
Dyer's
items.
middle tower is
But
under
One for tier 4 towers, they're gonna try and end it.
slow. They don't have buybacks on anyone, right? Just the combo. It was initially a very good blinding like that. The combo he broke the tether from the IO when he
Dyer's middle tower has fallen.
No action, no answer, no nothing. Earthshaker is going to throw out a fissure there on the KP Yule Scepter lift up. They're going to hope to slow this one down, but eyes on the prize. Marvel's over to the side here. And nobody else is home to stop this. Unreal showing. This is a fabulous series.